Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Throwing is Howell. Open man. That's Dante Fulton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw with Howell. Open man is Besh. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's second and 9. Back to throw. Howell. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now,
powering forward. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Sanders now to the air right away. Oh, they left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jermaine Pratt, he gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Quick throw, taken in, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
On for the field goal. A 58-yard attack.
Rudy's kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Powell. That's caught left side by Bowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy play.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Carson Schlesinger in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Viking 18. 65, yeah, 65 cat.
Here's Howell. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Moody's extra point is good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7.
Raiders 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Howell. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now it's Howell. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Raiders send their punt team out. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and the come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Ready? And Shador on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Let's go now. 70, pump, 70, 70.
Now Shador as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3.
19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Genty. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 25, it's second and 5. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready up.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on top. It's 14-10.
Browns 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready? Come on. Set. Pass to 60.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Ready? Press go 80. Check smash.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. First down, Cleveland.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's out wide for Chubb. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Ready, set.
Second down and 3.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. He just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Las Vegas first
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
That's left side to Tucker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down, Raiders.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing now from the gun. Drop this one down to Genty. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Okay, ready?
From the 41, here's second and 4.
Get it. Cowboy. Go.
On the ground, it's Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
39-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
70 Rangers.
On third down, Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Cleveland.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18.
On first down, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready? They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here comes third and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
19, 18. 19, Lions. Left wing, 19. Ready,
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
10-yard line.
My jersey. Guys, you're embarrassing us.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Big J.J. Pajees in there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The throw here is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Ready. Hop 70. Hop check.
with Chubb. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On second down, Chubb. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
On play action, Shador. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Backs to the open man, it's Tillman. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now it's Sanders. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Ready? 3rd and long.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, Sanders. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Tucker. Whoa! And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
zone read. He'll hand it to Genti. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll throw with Howell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
Vegas, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They run out of the gun with Genti. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Howell. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. He'll try to pick it up with Genti, and he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
Open man is Horton. He's done it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Raiders.
Here we go. 79.
On the handoff, this is Genti. Whoa, he is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's Howell. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 2.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Bowers, the man in motion. Genti going to get it on the zone read. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. RPO, that one is complete. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
20.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Ready?
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
On the set.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Bronco attacking, 18. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Check smash, check smash. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Down. 19 Lions, 18 Cardinals, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street.
Here's Sanders to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Howell. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And After that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Quick throw. Here's Nash on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
On the set.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
At the 60. At the 60. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
Here's Howell. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Warriors. 70. Hurt. 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Trap 60. Rig alert. Check. Ready.
Throwing now. Sanders on first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Rolling right. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final